you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Not like I did. And not like I did it.
I'm like a goddamn hurricane, raging for days, I'm lost. Yeah, I got a madhouse in my brain. You can come in if you want. I went to the doctor, she asked me to explain. What are your symptoms? I said, I think I'm insane. And she said to me, you're just an ordinary case, like everybody else I've seen today. She said, hey, it's okay, pop those pills. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. It's alright, you'll be fine. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. La la la, la la la. La la la, you're not crazy. La la la, la la la, la la la, I'm not crazy. I'm sick to my stomach, trying to be a prettier, wealthier, happier, healthier version of me. But nothing is working, I'm starting to see why someone would wanna be put out of all of the misery. I went to the doctor, she asked me to explain. What are your symptoms? I said, I think I'm insane. And she said to me, you're just an ordinary case, like everybody else I've seen today. She said, hey, it's okay, pop those pills. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. It's alright, you'll be fine. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. La la la, la la la. La la la, you're not crazy. La la la, la la la, la la la, I'm not crazy. I used to think I was better than all the pros. I could vilify while reaching out or all to myself. I didn't need any meds at all. All the depression and lethargy's all my fault. I can be stronger and I can work harder and I can get over myself if I honor the values and visions and dreams that all matter to me. And I finally prioritize what I need, but I didn't take care of myself. I neglected my physical and mental health. I pretended that I didn't have any problems and I had the tools that I needed to solve them. But now that I finally have some experience taking the place that I thought was so serious, I'm feeling capable, grounded and curious. Turns out my problems weren't all that mysterious. I'm not a zombie, no, I'm not delirious. Stuck, are you hearing this? Stuck, are you hearing this? Hearing this, hearing this. She said, hey, it's okay, pop those pills. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. It's alright, you'll be fine. You're just sick, you're not a crazy bitch. La la la, la la la, la la la, you're not crazy. La la la, la la la, la la la, I'm not crazy.
No, that's actually Madeline. And no, I said I wouldn't be live till Friday, Alaska. The live is still up. Go back and listen. Linda, go listen. What's up, all y'all folks, on this lovely Friday, babes? How you doing? Man, it's been hectic out here. What up, cowboy? Hello, witchy woman. Hey. Yeah, Chad is the joke, Alaska. Get it right. Sorry I'm late, y'all. I had to change my shitty underwear. You know how it be, okay? What up, Lamont? What up, Danielle? Capario. What up, Christy? What up to all my cupcake crew? Fuck cupcakes. We're the cookie crew now. Shout out to the cookies. And in all seriousness, though, I have some treats for y'all. Some rages and some disappointments and some mama on the phone and dad, type shit. I can always call my mama if you'd like. She ain't scared to hit this link. Booyah, what up, what up? Mugs, I seen you. Deb, hello. Luna, hello. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Not yet. Think Drew. There he is. Where's Red Dog? What up, Truth? I You know what? That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Jesus. Yeah. Cookie cakes. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Man, I don't even talk about people and they still gotta go live. It's so fun to make people dance. And they don't even realize they're doing it. They claim we are. And I'm like, okay. What up, Janie? If I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna dance. Play Red Dog Short. I don't know where he's at. I even threw a stutter in there. Shouted. Where's Red Dog at? Anybody know? You know what? I got this. Don't worry. Hold, please. I'll give you guys something to listen to while I hold you guys.
Well, then you got a button that says this right here.
They don't make a button loud enough for you in the back.
And if they still won't listen, then you hit this button right here.
Idiots! 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 Idiots!
And I'm back. Perfect timing. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all is. I really don't. Let me get it pulled up here. Let's get into it. Ba-dum. All right. The show must go on. Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I trust her. She's still right here.
40 years old. Grow up and let that shit go. Throw it away. If your mama's giving you issues, tell her to go away. Don't call her no more. Don't pick up the phone. Somebody's giving you issues? Fuck it. Walk away. Don't post crap like that online anymore. You're in a relationship with my son, and that's embarrassing.
Hey, Jen. How you doing? Look, I am not ghetto. There's no ghetto in me. Jesus.
It's extremely
It's embarrassing.
If you've got issues, go to the damn doctor again and get some pills. But don't get pregnant. Are you hearing me?
His mama said, make sure you don't get this bitch pregnant. I never had a mother tell a motherfucker not to get a bitch pregnant. Never. But she did.
We're hearing you.
She's not answering me, and I'm talking to her. No different than I talk to you.
You're disrespecting me, and there's a choice. I'm making the choice not to engage with you because you are so highly unstable. You don't understand.
I'm pissed off. This is what pissed off sounds like, girl. No.
Because you're jumping to conclusions because you don't know the full picture because you didn't know me from the get-go.
I've seen a lot of you on videos. I've seen the court records. I've seen the documents that were filed. I've seen them all, Leticia. I know exactly who you are. And when I watched that video of you in his kitchen from 2 days ago, I know exactly who you are. I'm way the hell older than you, girl. Been there, done that. I know who you are. And all I ask of you is to either get help if you think you need it. According to that video, to me, you do. If you don't need help, you need to quit doing social media and walk away. And you start a nice, clean life with my son. If you can't do that, me and you are going to have a problem.
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
are
I'm sorry that.
the only one I care about right now.
Okay, so I'm sorry that you live in the shadows and you're not even able to tell your own daughter that you smoke medicinal marijuana or anything. I'm sorry, but that's the point here. You're disrespecting me. You called him, you woke him up out of his slumber while he was trying to get sleep for work. You woke him up to tell him to leave me, to tell him to get a prenup for me, and you want him to leave me. So because of the videos that you've seen,
Dude, let me just tell you this. After what we heard about the puppies and her admitting to everything she did the last time we covered her, that mama is correct. That man better listen to his mama. Like, for real. Just wait, y'all. It gets better.
I'm sorry for how you feel and what your perception is, but it isn't accurate. It is completely irrational, inaccurate. If you can't see me for the person that I am in front of you, and you presume that these.
That is Robert's mother, her fiance, in quotation. Booyah.
Records are actual, factual.
You're the person that you present to me over here with that big smile from ear to ear, and then you're that person that I saw in that video.
Have I ever disrespected you to your face? Have I ever disrespected you to your face? So you're saying because of my record, you cannot.
She said you got mental records. Don't even go there. Shout out to this guy's mom, for real. Oh, man.
You cannot let your son be with me.
I can't stop my son from doing whatever he wants to do. He's well over 21.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I'll tell you what, you're going to involve yourself in my family. I'm going to keep an eye on you. You bet I will.
You called and you attempted to record the phone call to try to incriminate me in some way. And that's why I film. That is exactly why I film. Because you don't. So you're saying that I never disrespected you to your face. Yet you're saying that these records are out there, these videos are out there, and you're worried that I might hurt your son or hurt your ex-husband, his dad. And you're saying that because of your perception, you're not around all the time. I am trying to show people what I do every day through the videos. If you haven't watched all of them in their entirety, what am I to tell you? I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you have a very closed-minded perception. I thought that you were much more open-minded than that. I didn't realize that you were going to degrade me or misinterpret our friendship. I didn't realize that you were going to treat me like an animal, that you were going to treat me like some criminal, which I am not.
You don't come clean with everything. Yeah.
I don't? What did I not come clean with? I've told you about my prior children. You asked me and I gave you the answers. And then you turned around. And I had specifically told you. So now you and your daughter and now everyone you said knows. What's the problem? What am I doing? What have I done to Robert? Has he come crying to you? Has he told you I've broken his heart?
We don't want you hurt him.
And she's not hurting me. She has not done anything to hurt me.
Why are you posting videos like that? Because she looks stupid in them. It's embarrassing to me.
It's embarrassing to you. As an extension, then I'm sorry, then you're just going to have to detach from my life. I'm not going to leave Robert over your words. If it's Robert's choice to separate from me, then that's his choice. But you don't need to talk down to me, presuming that you are superior to me.
You only get the talk you deserve, huh?
I'm sorry, what? I have never disrespected you. I've always been nothing but kosher. Nothing but kind. Nothing but empathetic to you. This is the first time I've ever spoken up to you in an aggressive tone, ever. How dare you call and wake him up out of his slumber when he has to work because you're selfish and you have your own thoughts and your own perception on our relationship. You don't know everything in its entirety. I don't know what to tell you.
It's Letitia Collins. You haven't heard? She crazy. She killed her pets. She put them in the freezer. She used to breed them, and she put them in the freezer. Don't worry, I'll get to that. Also, she threatened to off her child. There's a lot to this, Fusion, a lot. If you would like her link, she was so there's one video I will show here in a few, and she is a bushy, y'all, like a bushy. But hers is not like Jelly Roll and all these people are out to get her. It's God and all these other things, the Freemasons, and like it gets better. This is just a phone call I wanted to play of his mama talking to her, though. I mean, his mom watches her YouTube. I don't blame her. What up, Montauk? Hey, Brandy.
And honestly, since you've disrespected me so much, I understand we are no longer friends. We are no longer acquaintances. We are no longer family. You have made that. You have drawn that barrier. So expect to understand that in the future. You have drawn a line.
Now you're going to hide so nobody can see who you really are?
No, not at all. I'm filming right now. You wanted to record me, and I'm filming at this very moment. Live.
Oh, glad.
Well, you wanted to cause this war or battle. Do you
If you post this on social media, I can sue you.
All right. Please do. Please attempt to. You're the one accosting someone with post-traumatic stress disorder. You're the one assaulting a disabled citizen right now, accosting me, berating me over things that you don't know, and inaccuracies, partial videos that were sent to you by outside sources to see how you would judge me, and you judged me poorly. You don't know me personally. I went to Catholic schools. I've discussed all of my life with Robert. I've told him entirely the entire truth. I have not lied to the man. I've not manipulated him. I've not coerced him. I've not lured him into a state of security to try to. Why would I need a prenup? If I end up making money over the things that I do, the career I end up getting, then why would
Stealing other people's dogs and
YouTube is no career, my girl. Ain't no career. You better get out there and flip some motherfucking burgers. You might want to go wipe some asses. Hey, look, it pays good, girl. I shit you not, 21 to 26 an hour if you do it right to wipe an ass. I ain't lying here. I know you're in Arkansas. I know they need ass wiping down there just as much as they do anywhere else. Try it.
emailing them out.
is that what you presume I was doing? If that's the information that you received.
Proof of it on my computer.
Oh, is it proof? Is it? Oh, obvious proof. Were you physically there? Did you witness it?
Listen to you.
Listen to you.
Me now?
I will pray for you, woman. I will pray for you. Please get some rest. You need rest. You sound delusional. Have a good night. Good night, woman.
Jesus Christ.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine kingdom, thine power, and thine glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. And thank you for drawing that out. I needed that to be exposed. Even the people that lied to my face tried to sit there and make it out to be like, oh yeah, we accept you fully. We talk about Jesus. We're Christian. They now judge me based upon the records they found online and the videos. I'm not going to get stressed over it.
Yes,
I'm
you
going to leave
is.
this in God's hands.
No, you
I'm going
isn't.
to leave this in God's hands. If she wants to sue me for this, I literally finally videoed someone assaulting me. And it had to be my
Hey,
mother-in-law
CCP.
of all people. I'm please, I don't need extra stress.
Mother
was even
Mary said what?
I've only had 3 hours of sleep since the last night. And then I was up finishing the laundry because I had forgotten to put it in the dryer. And Robert had reminded me, oh, we forgot the laundry. So there I was. He was asleep. For an hour, he had been asleep. And then she called for selfish reasons because she presumes that her son is in danger. Don't you think he would have reached out? He's a sensible man. Would you have reached out to your mother if I would have been endangering you, Robert?
Yes.
That's my point exactly. And he can't be caught on video right now because he's nude. He was.
This doesn't stop. It gets way better, y'all. He can't be seen. She does. She does. And then she talks about how it's in the wrong. She talks about how it's in the wrong because it shows your cleavage. It makes people look at your boobies, okay? The rosary is a trick. It makes you look at the boobs. Hey, Bree.
was sleeping. He was resting. And his own mother took it upon him to accost him, berate him, try to destroy his mind and concept of me because of all these things. And I warned him, please, please. And I told him she was unwell. I knew when she.
Could you imagine talking to your mom nude? I couldn't. Show the fuck couldn't. Who answers the phone to talk to their mom at nude? Oh my god, dude. She tells it. It's fucked. I mean, you don't want it out there, but you tell it all.
She was upset. I knew when she called in that moment, she was furious. Didn't I say that right before you answered? I did. I know these things before they happen sometimes. I warned him from the very beginning.
How do you tell him something if he was sleeping, girl? Now, see, this is where we catch you slipping. This is where we catch you slipping because you just said she woke him up out of sleep. But he wasn't asleep if you're warning him before the fucking phone. Like while the phone is ringing, you're warning him. No. No. Hey, babe.
I knew his mother was accepting of me at first. I thought everything was fine and all right. But the more I got to know her, the more I realized she thought I was abusing him. When I would confront him about things as a joke, she thought I was talking down to him.
Okay, confronting somebody is not a joke. You can't turn a confront into a joke. I would love to see that in reality. What up, AC?
What did she say? The word that she used? That I was belittling you. Did you really think that I was, though?
No.
I only made a couple comments, and she said that in her home that's not appropriate. And I was like, what? I didn't even talk about anything that was to the point of being harassing. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here or finish my laundry, actually. And Robert, go to bed, please. I don't know what to tell you. I want to record your response. I don't know what to say. I'm frightened for our relationship now because now your family hates me, and even your father might say,
and you're not hurting me, so I have nothing to worry about with you. You're not hurting me.
I've tried to explain to people face to face, and I even told her, I was honest about the kids. She asked, and she told me about her kids, and I thought we were relating. She didn't hear anything I said. And even the times where she repeated herself over and over again. Why is everyone always harassing me?
Why is everybody harassing her, y'all? Why? Like his mom said, bitch, go rewatch your lives. Listen to what you say, and then one minute you're fine, and the next minute it's poor me, and I can't do it, and then it's fuck you all, You know, I mean, you have this poor man telling like all his life to satisfy your watchers, to humiliate him live in front of hundreds of people to make you feel better. Yeah, I think you deserve to be harassed, stalked, whatever you want to call it, judged.
Babe, I know that they're trying to pull out the people that are closed-minded. I get that. You see someone, you judge it by
Right.
its cover, you know, you're out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sorry, but your mother failed. She's not going to do well. I'm sorry. We talked about this, even in
Your
private.
mother
I
failed.
explained this in detail. Your mother failed.
Oh
Your
my
sister failed.
God.
That family failed.
Dude,
I warned you. I warned you she was on the verge.
she is live 24 fucking 7 besides like 3 hours. Okay? Like, so 24 hours, 22 hours a day, she is live. She'll end one, come right back. End one, come right back. Yo, mama failed. Right. I think your mama failed there, darling. She failed you big time. They're not even married yet, Lamont. And they're not even wearing the rings on their right hand yet. Or like they're wearing them on the right hand, but they're not like wearing them on the proper hand that it should be, which is the left. So there's that.
Of a mental breakdown. I warned you. And I told you that even at the time when I had sensed all this aggression and everything like that, I was trying to convey a point. And she took it out of context. Everyone takes it and morphs it.
Right,
And then she was
PG?
saying something
Hey,
about
baby
if I hate
girl.
my mother that much, then don't talk to her if it makes me feel that way.
I love
I
you,
just got
PG.
off the phone with my mother. I'm gonna hang out with my mom. I don't know what to say. I love my mom. She knows how I talk back sometimes because I have PTSD. Apparently his mother, even though she smokes
Bitch, I talk back just to fucking talk back. I don't need a motherfucking excuse to talk back. I've put my mom on this motherfucking platform and she told everybody I am the evil bitch. I am the evil child. I tell her how the fuck it is, and I make her cry. I made her cry yesterday just because I called her to tell her I was taking her out to eat, inviting her because I ruined our last dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ruined it. Yeah, I did. I made that bitch walk out early. But I said, hey, mom, you want to go out to eat with me and my son, her grandbaby? I said, you want to go out to eat? Your favorite place. I'll take you. I'll buy. She said, are you serious? And started crying. She said, I love you, pumpkin pie. And that was it. I don't need no fucking excuse to talk to my mama because everything has a purpose, bitch. There's a purpose. All right? I am that bitch. I had my grandma call me on a live one day, and everybody thought she was cussing me out when really she was bitching about my mama. So I had to call my mom and bitch her out. How about that? Nah, I didn't need no excuses. Fuck that.
medicinal marijuana herself and is unable to confront her other child and tell her the truth, I don't know what to say. I'm open and honest, and she wanted to battle, and here's the battle. God will win. God will take care of this, not me. Out of my hands. I give it to God. I give it to Jesus.
That's real shit, Peachy. I ain't lying, girl. I mean, I bet you Chad was here. I think everybody that was in here knew. Like, I mean, I have nothing to hide. I remember making my mom tell Berta that she was gonna fuck his mom and make him my brother. There's that. Okay, like shit. You think I'm scared? Hell no. I'm an open fucking book, and so is my family. Period.
The blood of Christ. Anyway, babe, I won't give you a kiss, but I'm going to continue with my laundry, and I'm just going to continue to film because I'm sorry. Now I have to work. Why do I have to work? I don't get it. We were resting. I was doing laundry.
Now she gotta work. Work on what? Your bitch? Like, come on. There's no excuse for it. Oh my Lanta. I gotta work, y'all. I gotta work. No. No. Kind of like Lizzo. I'm 100% that bitch. I don't even like that bitch, but yeah.
I have to work now. I have to share everyone and my feelings and how I feel. How distorted this is. It's not fair. I know I should let it go. Like she said, let it go. Let it go. The fact she's not going to be part of our lives. It's not fair. It's disturbed. It's depraved. I know.
That was too many D's coming out of her mouth. What up, Marianne?
I'm sorry.
Marianne, you did great today this morning. Just want you to know that. You're always welcome to any of our panels. We love you.
I'm sorry. But you see me, right?
I see you for you, yes.
12-pack of pudding snacks. She's about to have a full down. Yes, she is crying in his arms.
It still hurts. It still hurts. It still hurts. I can't even keep defending myself over and over again to people that thought that even she was saying she loved me. She's a hypocrite.
She's a hypocrite. No, bitch, that's you. Everything you are spewing is deflection. Real talk. If my mama was alive and a YouTuber called, she would cuss them up and down just like she would me. But bitch mode be on 10 all times. Man, I'm telling you, Peachy, I'm sorry that you don't have your mom. I'm willing to give you mine. You can fucking have her. The only time I need her is well, whenever, like it's all right. But I am sorry, honey. I don't even know why I just laughed. Probably because, like, just the image of fucking somebody else taking my mom off my back would be great. Yeah, he's naked. Naked. We can share. All right, I'll let her know.
She's a liar. And everybody's like, oh, multiple personalities. It's not multiple personalities. I'm trying to show them every second of the day. It's
I know, baby. I know.
These people are insane.
You people are insane. Y'all the insane ones. Not me over here fucking breaking down and then laughing and breaking down and then acting victim. You know what I mean? No, it's y'all. Y'all are insane. Oh, for sure. That's why she reminds me of my girl, Heather, She's definitely got, dude, she's got more than multiple. That bitch got thousands.
It's so painful to see people suffer. Like, she's suffering. I can't help her.
I know. It's going to be okay. It'll be okay, okay?
I love you.
I love you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it came to that.
Fucking
And I'm sorry that she thinks that she's gonna sue me. What are you gonna do? Sue somebody that's fucking a disabled person? Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
let's
Miss
do that.
Cassie. Oh,
Let's go with that one.
now we're going with the disabled. More victim noises, more excuses. You wouldn't believe, girl, how many out here that are disabled, in quotation, claiming that are willing to sue motherfuckers, okay? We know all about it. We know all about it.
I love you, babe. I'm gonna finish up the laundry real quick. And try to sleep.
Give me a second, baby. I'll be right back.
No, just lay down. You have work. You have work. No, it's your mother's evil. Your fucking mother's evil. Who does that?
I told him, I warned him about the crap that she was doing and then hiding things and stuff and lying about stuff.
Dude, who goes from deep, in quotations, crying, like, I mean, trying to fight for air, to just calmly talking again? Fucking psychotics.
Whatever. Not my fault. It is what it is. Don't lie to me. Don't sit there and accept me for
No,
who
she
I
ain't
am
mad
at
about
first and
that.
then turn around because you heard her.
She's mad because his mama called and fucking gave her the biz, okay? Like, let it out. And yeah. And so now she's mad. and playing fucking victim. I love this little basket case. She is a national treasure. We just started, Miss Cassie. We're only 60 minutes in. You ain't missed much. First, Amusha's just talking.
A rumor because you saw some documents tell me that I'm not worth your time, that I'm not
Carl.
valuable to you anymore. I don't understand. Then fine. Ditto. You're not worth my time. That's why I told her. I didn't want to argue. And then she was like, oh, and then she told me immediately, shut up. She said immediately, just shut up. That's why I just went ahead and recorded it. It hurts.
I forgot. I gotta play this. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I see you.
For
Hold on.
entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculation, theories, mix it with a little bit of comedy. So don't take nothing here as fact. It's just my opinion, people.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Cassie.
Hey. I can talk for a little bit. I'm still with my bestie. We're just driving somewhere else. So I've got a little bit while we're in the car. So I thought I'd jump up and say what's up. So is she like
Hey.
folding laundry and pissed off that she has to do house chores? Like her fiance is working and she has no job. Why wouldn't you do housework?
It's middle of the night. He was sleeping. His mom called. Allegedly, he was sleeping. His mom called and started giving her the business talk, telling her how she's making a fool out of herself and that they want her son to leave her and not get married to her. Don't get her pregnant. And like giving him the 411, and she's upset about it now. Now, like his mom's evil to her, and she's gonna sue her. And
But didn't I tell you that day you and me ran into each other over at a Letitia Live? And I even said there when I went up, because I went up on Mama Bear's panel, and me and her talked for a minute. I'm like, look, like my biggest fear is that she's going to announce that she's knocked up to trap this dude. Like, because we know how she is with men.
She has mentioned it, though. She has mentioned there's a possibility she's pregnant while she's smoking weed every live. So
yeah, she smoked weed the whole time with the other one that got taken away. Like, it was no joke. She even threw a fit and screamed and cried because nobody would send her money to go and buy it.
You like it, Carl.
I've been following Letitty forever, dude. I've been waiting for, like, someone to cover her because I wanted to cover her a couple of times, but, you know, it never happened, so.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt the whole video. I'll sit here and be quiet. I just thought I'd come on panel for a little bit, girly.
If you're up early Monday morning, I'd be glad to pull her up over on your live for a little bit.
Okay.
As long as I'm awake.
Do I need to do a sarcastic live, girl? You know I'm always up in the fucking morning. Come on.
Well, I meant like not like too early, but like right after like the other day when I came on and my kid was going to school type time, you know, like I can do that.
Like I used to, it's like normally it's whenever I get up and I decide to do it. But because like, for instance, Becky G, you know, she won't come on panel. She'll talk and chat. But if the kids aren't, you know, on their way to school, she does not get on panel. So I understand people have to get their kids to school and on school buses. So, I mean, yeah, what time are you thinking about? Because, I mean, I can go as early as 5 in the morning.
Hell no. 7 a.m.
So, well, then what time? 7 a.m.? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that I set it up for like 5 minutes to 7. Okay.
Yeah. Do your thing. And then, yeah. I'll be in there.
All right. Well, me and my girlfriend just got to our next destination of hanging out for the day. So I'm going to jump off here. I'll see y'all in chat. Thank you for letting me on the panel. And yes, we'll totally talk more about her because I'm sure she'll drop more over the weekend. Letitia always does.
I got her a whole playlist. Don't worry.
Nice. So I'm glad to be part of that. Thank you for inviting me. And yeah, we'll totally get down with that. Everyone in chat, have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you until Monday, Brookie, I appreciate it. Love y'all. Bye.
See ya. All right. Somebody said something. He's in danger. You know what's crazy, Marianne? excuse me, she doxes him. She doxes his first name. Well, she's been saying his name Robert, but she doxes his last name. And then she dares everybody to find out where she is. It's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. It didn't
I
take
don't
long.
care. It's experiencing it for the first time, right? Even though it's kind of feels repetitious, right? It's not the same. And I'm working. I don't want to work right now. I don't want to show you my life and everything like that. She's like, you're embarrassing me. I'm sorry. Who is embarrassing who? I'm sorry. And I hate to pinpoint people's flaws. I hate to boil it down to people's exact issues, right? Because we know me. I can pinpoint some things, right? And I don't mean to, and I've talked to Robert about these things openly and honestly, but these people do not recognize when they are suffering. I know that she is not going to be able to open her heart again to me, regardless of how I try. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit about this woman. This woman has dreadlocks down to here, where the hair is kind of like pulled up because she doesn't dreadlock it all the time. And then she has neuropathy. So she has a lot of large veins in her feet, and she stumps her feet a lot. And I don't mean to talk about people.
Ooh, why you body shaming?
She's always talking about how she's overweight and she's paper thin. She's very small. She's like 100 pounds, and she's always dieting. And I don't know if she's obsessed with her looks or something, or what's going on. I'll be honest about this entire situation. I was very disgruntled when I met his family too, because of a few of the things that I had saw and witnessed that were unusual to me. And I know I like to break things down in psychology and all of that, but I did notice that she was giving advice to the 14-year-old about how to talk to boys, how to flirt with boys, how to get a boy attracted to her. She's an adopted 14-year-old granddaughter. Just saying, you don't talk to little 14-year-old girls like that. I don't care what people say. If she wants to kick me out of this house and Robert wants to let it happen, then it'll happen. I will go back with my mom and something else will go on. It's not the end of the world. I know that God will bless me. God will send me to where I need to go, right? So if this woman is suffering, I was sent to her life to wake her the fuck up. She is so conceited. One day I told her that she looked nice in her dress. I said, "Oh, you look so nice in that." And she said, and she wiggled her butt and she said, "Oh yeah, and I saw all the guys looking while I was at the grocery store. They couldn't help but look." And she wiggled her butt. And I was like, "You go, girl. Sure. Why? Sure. Why was I going to be offended? Sure. It was her mind. It was her reality. I wasn't going to say anything. The same thing with the dreadlocks. The same thing with, because when you do the dreadlocks, you're not tending to yourself daily. And that's just how it is. And I understand the way she lives. I get it. Very like a minimalist. I got that. I thought she had a healthy vibe at first. And then slowly I realized the more I got to know and the more that the children started relaying stories about her, is that she is very disgruntled. She's got a lot of prior issues because she never found love. So now she presumes that all men are evil. That's in her mind, except for her sons, except for those, and that's unfortunate. It happens to women when they've not had the proper love and affection. I have to finish these clothes. Robert is still up now. Thank you, Mom. Thanks. And she let me call her Mom. The first day I met her, I embraced her, and I said, "Well, what would you like me to call you?" And she said to the other woman, the woman, I say, sister-in-law to me, apparently, something like that, right? She says, "Well, what do you call me, sister-in-law?"
Right?
And she said, "Well, I call you Mom." And she said, "Well, there you go. Just call me Mom." So I thought she was welcoming and inviting. Apparently she's not. So whatever happens at this point, I do apologize to everyone in advance. I do not like getting talked to like that. We all know I didn't attack her first. We know this.
We know I was up just a while ago and with Robert. And just because I didn't film during the time that we were slowly trying to fall asleep this last hour, doesn't mean I was doing anything. I was laying right next to him. So when this all happened, I'm in here, I hear his phone go off, and I notice this is mother, and I'm like, I can't not tell the truth. I'm sorry. She did it. That's how it was. She wanted to record me. Here we go. I don't know what to do. And if the cops aren't helping me, then what the fuck? And if you're not going to change it immediately, then I don't know what the fuck.
If the cops ain't helping me, what the fuck is the cops gonna do? I mean, it's her house, not yours. She don't want you with her kid. That's her opinion. I mean, that's how she feels. I mean, what the fuck are the cops going to do? And yeah, I mean, you cried wolf way too many times, bitch. Way too many times. So there's that.
So I'm like, okay, great. What a game. This is fun. I'll just keep praying to God. You know, I'm trying to not get frustrated. I'm trying to just go with the flow.
Cowboy.
But if she ends up calling all these people and doing all these things and showing up, and Robert has to deal with it more, that's going to stress him out. That's what I was worried about. That's why I told him, are you sure you want to get with me? I asked you over and over again. Yeah. And you continued to say yes. And then when I continued to ask him about these videos and told him that I wanted to display my truth, finally, he was accepting of it. Then he willingly came on camera with me, to help everyone understand.
That you're fine.
Thank you. Fucking thank you. Fucking thank you. I don't stab people.
No.
I don't hit people.
No.
Do I hit animals?
No.
Out of a reflex, yes. Let's not lie. I do reflex hit. Okay. But
what?
Do you see me hurt?
I have never had a reflex to hit an animal. Never. Never. Bitch, it's just in your blood. Ever since you murdered your other ones, it's just in your blood. You hate animals. It's that clear. You treat your cat like the fucking dog you had. How about that? Ugh.
Hurting anyone?
No.
Do you see me yelling at anyone?
No.
Aside from the
You just yelled at
corporations,
us.
when I call and complain about products. This is true. You've seen me yell.
And then just at
Yes,
the camera.
and at the camera. So what she saw was just a fragment, just a fragment of what really goes on. And that's why I wanted to film us together. So people realize you love me for me. And I'm sorry your family hates me. It's like Romeo and Juliet, right? Well, not really. My family loves you. But
Right?
I don't know what to say. I guess we'll figure this out together. I guess we'll figure it all out together. I need some water. Yep. This was rough. This was rough. And my mom just told me something over the phone. And I don't know really how this doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I thought I had her
She said,
spit
well,
up. Sorry,
quit
y'all.
doxing people. I said, what's doxing? She said, well, that's when you give out too much information about people. I said, what do you mean?
Right?
And she said, well, you know, when you give out names and locations of things. Oh, I remember that word from a couple of years ago. I said, but I was in the psych ward. I went through a lot of trauma. I was in the jail.
Yep.
I forgot the definition. I didn't look it up. So I said, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was doing that. And so I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was doing that. I didn't know that I was disclosing too much information about people. I just thought I was living my life, trying to deal. I'm telling the cops they're not doing anything. I'm telling the people that matter, or so they say, you know, the judges and all that, and no one cares. I tried to talk to lawyers and no one cares. And I need money. That's what they said. I need money. So that's why I came back here, unfortunately, was to see if I could get that filthy money. But everyone knows, anybody that truly knows me and has been watching me for quite some time, wink, wink, knows that I offer back. I always give back. I donate a majority of what I earn. So I don't get it. I don't understand. Why are we up right now? Why am I having this conversation with these people? Whose energy went to his mother? They had to destroy everything right now. Well, not destroy it. She was already on the verge. She already had called and she already was saying some crap. And I was like, oh, okay, I already knew. I knew from her text messages because she had stopped saying, I love you to me. She stopped saying it. So now.
Hey, Nick, when you would go live, this is the type of shit you would do. It is. It really is. You just splurged.
You know her true feelings. She does not love me. She hates me. She thinks I'm hurting her son and embarrassing her. I'm not sure what to say either. How am I embarrassing her? By disclosing my truths. How am I embarrassing her because she's living in a lie? She was the one that had an older child, a boy, that she gave away. And then she ended up having 1, 2,
Why
3
are
more
you
children.
telling
But they're all by
this?
different fathers. So I understand that she
Why are you telling this? This only makes it worse. Oh my God.
was sad and looking for love. I get that. You know, we all were. But that's where she is. She's jaded. You know, she can't see that I'm actually helping him. She thought I was getting on to you or something about.
What up, Nick's
What
bottom
was it?
Words
tube?
that I didn't understand. It's like,
Yeah.
if I don't know it, then I don't know it.
Yeah. Saying that I was like mansplaining him or something. But, you know, womansplaining, like
I can't think of
over
the
explaining, like,
term.
yeah. What?
I can't think of the term.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just saying, what
No,
the fuck is going on?
I'm just tired.
I can't believe, and my mother even said too, when she got off the phone, she said, Leticia, I did go back and
Oh,
watch some of your
shit.
videos. I said, thank you, mommy. I appreciate that. And she said, yeah, I can't get around to all of them. You know, I am busy and stuff, but I do watch a few minutes of some of them and then kind of skip through them and see what you got to
She
say. And
is.
she said, some of it's hard to take and some of it's kind of wild. She said, but you know, if you're doing what you do, it is what it is. And I love you and I still care for you. And like I said, she's helping me out tomorrow. So I'll see her tomorrow, but I won't be seeing his mother anytime soon. She's going to have to come to me and beg me for forgiveness. I'm not dealing with that. No, I'm not bowing to anyone anymore.
Beg
I
for
tolerate it.
forgiveness.
Why
Bitch,
do you
ain't
think I have
nobody
10,000
begging you for
subscribers
shit.
plus? Do you think they're all crazy? No. Most
Yeah.
of them listen to me and watch me for a purpose.
No, they
So the
don't.
fact that she doesn't realize that I'm doing this for a purpose, that sends an even greater disappointment. You know? Devastation. That's a horrible emotion to feel. I want to go to sleep. Anyway, do you want to just help me like hang up the clothes and put this stuff
That's
away
why
real
I'm putting
quick and like
everything in here so we can just carry it all at once.
All right. Enough of that. Let's get on to the next one. Where's the kitchen one? That was a good one. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Is this it? Nah, I'll get that one in a few. That's not the one I want. I think it's this one. Nope. That one ain't it either. Oh, yeah. This. Da-dum, da-dum.
including the people like celebrities that
Here we go.
killed off and all this lying bullshit they talk about, whatever. It is what it is. Are you? They see art. I told Robert that since we are possibly pregnant again, since we miscarried back in December and we got pregnant back in October.
Pregnant again, y'all. Pregnant again. Hey, Loki. How are you? Did you enjoy that rewind of what we did the other day? I hope you did. I hope you did. Because I meant it. I meant every single fucking word I said. Still stand on it. How about it? So they're trying for another baby. This is where it gets cringe, y'all. Let me get your captions on.
October, that we were very sad about it. It hurt us very much. And I told him, I said, this is just a learning tool for us to realize that that is inappropriate for us to be fornicating prior to marriage. And I understand we're all fallen angels. We don't all have the cleanest records. And even with Robert, when we had first met, he had disclosed to me, and I had to think about this long and hard. He had said that he went online to onlinebootycall.com and had a registration on it. And I was like, whoa, I don't know if I can accept that. But then he showed me through daily communication and attention that he wasn't that type of individual, that he only delved into it to check it out, and he chose otherwise. So there may be accounts out there for the two of us on these dating apps, on these inappropriate sites, but we admit to these things. I have looked up pornography. He's looked up pornography. It is what it is. We have, idolized or sexualized, you've womanized women that were celebrities. That's correct. And we all have fallen to that degree. Do you do that now?
No.
Is that the type of person you are?
No.
And so is this permanent record viable to you, that this is online and you know what I mean? Do you think that it reflects the person you truly are?
No.
But for a moment, it shows that you had, what's the word?
Everyone has their curiosity in them, and so they want to look into things and see what they are.
Exactly. We're only human and we're prone to error. That's what it is. So when we had discussed just now, a moment prior to filming and talking about it, I told him that I need you to confess the truth. If you want to be with me, you need to confess it in front of God and everyone else, that you're willing to marry me. And, you know, if we have a bastard child in me now, that we're willing to fix that, to adjust it for our story.
Why would you call your child a bastard child? I mean, I know people use that term, but that was like way back in the day, not like today. Roll that back BerkeyBooty.com. Just curious. Oh my Jesus.
Disclosed to me, and I had to think about this long and hard. He had said that he went online to onlinebootycall.com and had a registration on it, and I was like, you judge me.
Yep, you're right. Booty.com. Bootycall.com. Bootycall.com.
By that, Robert did not. Robert saw me for who I was before he
Bootycall.com.
judged me, and I love him very much, and I'm willing to confess to you
Hey,
and to
Kobe.
God and to everyone that I love him so much. I want him to change too with me, to progress. I love him. I don't want him to leave my side. And so I'm sorry. I love you so much. I'm sorry making you do this. No,
I know.
I'm sorry. It feels like that. Like
I'm holding my tears right now.
I know that you're always so willing to accommodate me, but this does feel forceful in a way, and I'm sorry. But this has to come out one way or another, because if this gets publicized, then they're gonna publicize every information about everybody I know. So yes, he's done awkward things in the shadows. He's done inappropriate, perverse things in the shadows. He said things that were inappropriate. He's mocked people. He still jokes about it. We watch raunchy comedy together. It's okay sometimes when we're learning in this day and age, the fallen world, that this is destroyed world, that it's okay to progress. And we've talked about my boundaries. He has adjusted, stopped watching certain shows that womanize celebrities. He stopped.
Damn, bitch, you controlling that man to do. You're cutting him off everything. Look, this is the rule. Look, but don't touch. Okay? You are going to push this man away from his freedom. He gets freedom. He chooses that. You don't stop that. That is his choice as a man to have that. God. Oh, man.
Watching, he turns to me when there's an inappropriate scene. I know that I laugh when I watch it. I know I don't get aroused. Whereas like the male psyche has a tendency to get more aroused. So he knows what to do to combat any types of issues. And I appreciate that. He's very considerate of my needs. And he's very responsible. And the next thing we have to talk about is a little more uncomfortable. But I'll talk about one other thing too that I have to confess, is that even for my like food stamps, I didn't know if it would work out with Robert and I living here for 6 months, and I didn't transition my food stamps, and I will at this point to this.
So now you're admitting to claiming fraud on food stamps by receiving them at another address and not the actual address. That's smart. That's good, you know? That's good. Where's it go?
I don't know if you want to incorporate anything about like we had talked about. I kind of gave him the words, the terms to kind of break this to people, is like he understands that where he works, he gets paid money. And he understands the concept that money is the root of all evil. He gets that. And he does things at work that he finds.
Bitch, you wouldn't have shit if he didn't go to work. You wouldn't have a motherfucking thing if he didn't go to work. How the fuck is it the root of all evil? When it's providing. What the fuck? Yeah, her words. Bastard child. Mm-hmm.
To be inappropriate at times. To maybe see something he's not supposed to see, you know? And he understands. He may not go to church or anything like that. He may not be Catholic. He told me he was agnostic. But I asked him if he did truly believe in a higher power. And like I had explained to people, that my belief in the higher power is the extraterrestrials and aliens are the higher power, the demigods that lead to the God that is creation.
This bitch believes in aliens. People who say ish like that never seen real evil. Well, I don't know. She has threatened to harm her children, prior children. She has murdered dogs. She has put them in the freezer and killed them, like KO'd out. Okay? And that was not Minecraft. That was real life. So there's that.
And that's my belief. And I explained that to him, and he said, well, that makes sense. That makes more sense than other things. So he seems to agree. And, or so I think. I don't want to force feed you words, babe.
I know.
But like, so he knows that some things he's done are inappropriate. Do you continue to do these things? And also too, in your work, you know that some things, you know the difference between right and wrong, but sometimes things are funny too. And, you know, you say things that you may be joking about and stuff, but you're a lovable person and you choose to love over hate. And that's wonderful about you. You're very open and open-minded. And I guess I'll let him lead into the next topic because that's all him. So.
Okay. And we're going on about.
It's the same one, Deb, when we started.
Medicinal marijuana usage.
I have
and from being exposed to it.
I have dabbled in it in the past because it helps me sleep with the discomfort I have with my back pain and nerve damage I have in my leg. And so I've dabbled in it to help me relieve so I can actually sleep at night. But other than that, it's the only time I actually use it. And it helps.
It's not that it's inappropriate and it may not be okay for your work,
Yeah.
but you need to be honest if you're also partaking in a vice. And so I just want people to recognize that it's not something that is persistent, but he is exposed to it, you know, through the smoke and everything. And if anybody wants to tamper with that, I mean, I suppose, not that I would like them to. He seems to be all right with his work, but if God adjusts it in a different way and he gets, you know, a different means of affording for himself, then he won't have to work like that.
Yeah,
You know, if I could,
it's a safe
If I
place.
could have my back healed with no pain and I could go back to the way I used to be, I would choose it over anything else. Except you.
Well, that would be changing your diet and exercise. You'll feel way better, dude. Way better. Stay gone from her, you'll feel even better.
I couldn't do that over you. What? What?
No.
Yes,
No.
I do choose you too, but we both put God ahead of everything else. We've talked about this.
Yes.
And God's will is open-minded. He believes in that kind of stuff too. So what's the problem? He's a very wonderful soul. He's very gentle and he shouldn't be taken advantage of. And I feel as though, in my opinion, and this has nothing to do with Robert's opinion. This has absolutely nothing to do with Robert's opinion personally. I believe that his work takes advantage of him. It's the truth. He has back pain. He is sitting constantly with no relief. It's causing more back pain. So I just feel as though if they could adjust that somehow, if God could adjust it to where his back pain would be less painful and severe, and even if it were to be a different job, maybe it would be to be with me, if I could finance us, I don't know. Whatever God brings, whatever the universe brings, whatever reality brings, this dimensional plane, whatever we see as tangible, that this person is here in front of me. And
he didn't miss the deer. He actually nicked its legs, all four of them. And I felt,
even if it is this level, I just love everything about him.
and my hair has never started curling until I met you.
He has back pain. He is sitting constantly with no relief. It's called, you're so perfect. And I told him, I said, I feel like I manifested you. You are absolutely perfect with your cute little face and your smile so cute and your eyes are so beautiful and your hair is so crazy and I love it and I love you. I just love everything about him.
And my hair has never started curling until I met you.
That's funny. You're funny.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
always been smooth.
It's
slick.
beautiful. I love it. It's so silly. It's like sometimes it'll stick straight up and like, you're wild. I love you. And sometimes we go out and he won't brush his hair. He's like, it's my day off. Why should I look good? I said, babe, people are going to judge. Come on. They're going to see us. They're going to snap photos. There are the paparazzi, even if it is this level. Whatever. It is what you call it. I love you. Thank you for being open and honest and confessing that for me because people don't recognize what I'm trying to convey. And I needed an example. And if there's anything else you'd like to say, something maybe about a deer, I would appreciate it.
So this was more of a mercy killing, I guess you could say. But there's a guy that bush hogs for my dad, his backfield.
Hey, Red Dog.
I went to go see him one day and he told me that they saw a baby deer in the back. So I went to go see if it was still back there where he had left a bunch of tall grass. And when I got back there, he didn't miss the deer. He actually nicked its legs, all four of them. And I felt horrible to see that because that deer had been out there for 8 hours since he had done that and was still kicking and living. And Mama was nowhere to be seen because she knew that there's nothing she could do for that little guy.
Can you look at the camera when you say it?
I'm sorry.
I need you to pay attention to why we're doing this.
I know. I'm just keeping my tears back because you know how emotional it is.
I know, but I need you to disclose that because I know this is real.
And so,
why are you forcing him to tell a story about a deer, bitch? Why? It has nothing to do with anything. It's a fucking deer, and they probably ate good that whole month. Jesus criminy.
I had to be the one to put the deer down, the baby deer. And when I took him to the backfield of my dad's property, and when I got ready to put that little deer down, he looked directly at me, and it's like he knew I had to do it.
So, I'm sorry.
I know.
Bitch, you ain't sorry. That's why you're still making him do it.
You
Fucking
could ever
Riri.
understand. You just have no idea. You have no freaking idea. I love you so much. I would sacrifice myself, and you just proved to me that you would sacrifice yourself for me.
I just hate doing that to little animals. I can't stand that.
Neither do I.
And you're
It
with
is out of
that bitch
mercy.
who killed
It is out of mercy.
animals.
You didn't hurt that thing.
Check.
It was dying.
Yes.
And it,
All right. Anyway, let's get on to the real shit. Dude, this is where it gets good. This was this morning, y'all. This morning. It was great. Witchy, here's the one that I was telling you about.
Much time. I don't have time for you to be there physically on these whatever numbers are, whatever that is. I need you to realize that something is coming. I know this sounds strange. I know this sounds like a strange premonition offered by a crazy girl that no one liked, you know, nobody, because she was always talking back. I just want you to know something is coming. I know that my videos weren't getting out to everyone. There were certain fragments of me that weren't exposed to people. Some people heard me. Some people listened. These videos are relevant for the explanation of time and my life story as it correlates with the world, right? So here I was born in 1987, right? July 28th, in the evening hours, my mother says. I was born prematurely. Apparently there was something wrong, offset with the female balance on this earth, and I was born a female. So every time growing
It gets her jollies. Yes. To see somebody as miserable as that bitch, that is what sets her free. It's fucked. It's fucked. This one's probably my favorite one so far, y'all. Ain't gonna lie. Out of entertainment wise, it's probably my favorite.
growing up, I had thought, oh, you're a girl. Ew, everyone hates girls. Everyone hates girls. So like I said, if you're coming in between and you're listening to me and you're still trying to attack me and like the last video I did, the live, if you do not believe in magic, then you're a fool. If you do not believe in science, then you are a fool. If you do not believe that there is a higher power, then you are a fool. If you do not believe that these extraterrestrial beings can heal us entirely and even alter our fragment in our mind and our...
I told y'all, she's a bushy. She is a bushy. This broad is just like my former mother-in-law.
our DNA and our bodies and heal us miraculously, all these things, then you're ridiculous. I already knew that the Virgin Mary was artificially inseminated. I never really believed that nonsense. And all these older men kept telling me they were part of the Freemasons, tried to convince me otherwise. So I was like, oh, there's something wrong with the Freemasons. I see. Oh, I see. And the women, the women were not allowed to participate. I see. You took the words of the Bible and you...
That's not true. There's Northern Stars, motherfucker. Lie me another one. Dude, she is out there. Like, psh, out there. She is definitely related to fucking Paula. Indeed. She is a breed of Paula. Fact. She definitely is cowboy.
Twisted around, and now all of everyone thinks that the women are beneath you. That's not the case. They are above you. They carry the seed. So what is going on here?
Northern Stars, there's Eastern Stars, there's fucking multiple females. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay, no. I know I'm speaking to the devil himself, right? Let's joke. But let's say there's demons. Let's say there's angels. That's angels and demons, right? I watched some of these movies growing up. I get the concepts. I already knew. Just be patient, loving, and kind. For years, I was so lethargic, laid in my own filth, laid in everything, because I couldn't comprehend the filth of the world. I was traumatized. I was horrified. Disgusted. Perversions everywhere. People stealing, robbing things, eating things that were tainted. You know, and I look around and I think, no, this here is a trick. This is delicious. The devil made these. The devil made all these things, and I'm waking up. People don't realize that I am fully awake. I've been awake for years. I've been woke. I've been telling people to their face, wake up. Whatever you presume I am, because I'm an older generation, that I don't know any better, that, oh, my body was distorted. My body left me, and all my beauty is gone. I'm sorry. God, the true God, can heal. So wherever you guys were presuming to fight with each other with religion, fighting back and forth, you're crazy. I don't know why, what was going on? I keep telling people, are you okay? We need to stabilize this. Something's off kilter. So when I have anxiety and all this stuff, it correlates with the world around me. I didn't know that. I didn't know when I was suffering through all of these problems, I needed to do it naturally. So all of these doctors lured me into a sense of security because they were part of the hierarchy that's here on earth. The real true demigods that are persuading you to believe things that are maybe not necessarily the best things for you to be thinking. And yet they like it. It's tricks, it's games. I get it. It's part of reality. It is what it is, right? So excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this is part of reality. This kitty is part of a different species, which is of a different planet. So that's the same thing. This banana. This banana was brought to us not just from other countries, and we morphed it into what it is. This is magic. Do you not see it? Alchemy. I tried to explain that about Jesus. I tried to tell people, and the men hated me. All the Freemasons that I talked to face to face growing up tried to persuade me. No, you're a woman. You are beneath us. And I got that energy for all of these
bitches from Arkansas, y'all. Y'all know that she's talking about square, right? Not to mention, Carl, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, Carl. Oh, man. Yeah. And she quit taking her meds. Shame on you.
These fucking years. I felt it. I am just used. They are looking at my cleavage. They see my photos. For some reason, somebody keeps morphing in and out of my bedroom at night and screwing me in my sleep.
What?
They do that. And even the government had advanced.
What the fuck did she just say?
I felt it. I am just used. They are looking at my cleavage. They see my photos. For some reason, somebody keeps morphing in and out of my bedroom at night and screwing me in my sleep.
This bitch is about to have grape charges on her new fiance. How much you want to bet, y'all? How much you want to bet? I put money on that. I put 50 on that. That motherfucker, if anything happens, she's going to play that card. I swear. Also, I wouldn't eat or drink anything she made. Facts, dude. Did you see how she made Teresa the other night? Oh my God. She beat that thing to like when it was like paste. It was awful looking. Oh, man.
They do that. And even the government had advanced technologies, and some of these people in the higher positions went insane because they were not pure of mind, pure of heart, and pure of everything. The concept of being. It doesn't necessarily mean, like, I don't have all the answers. I'm waking up. I'm still ignorant to the world. Every time I see something, it's as if, and I ask God, can I see it through your eyes? Through the child's eyes, the innocence. So that's what he did. Just every time I fucked up, bam, right to the face. And so I'm being theatrical with you people.
You could hear the wind off that bitch. I wish she would have hit her phone. That would have been great. That would have been great if she would have hit her phone. Oh, man. Probably it sounds like it, even though she's actively trying to get pregnant. Correct. Yes.
I'm telling you how it is. In a what you've done to me, you will get back tenfold. But don't worry, you'll be at rest. You'll be at peace. So when the purge happens, and inevitably people are safe underground, and the story, people don't believe it. They think in conspiracies. Well, it's not a theory when it's a fact. And I told everyone about that. I said, what are you talking about? They're watching us right now. When my dad would beat us. And I knew they wouldn't come to save me. I said, where are you? You are human being in flesh. If you're watching me as human being in flesh, you should bow to me. You should not be gazing upon my flesh, which was perfect when I was brought here. Okay? It was. And I was so forgiving that I forgave my father. Never fucking told on him. But then all of a sudden, all these things, these men started calling me a whore, a filthy slut. I felt the energy. So I turned into it. I felt like that. And then I realized, no, magic is real. We can defend ourselves through that. My fiance gave me a ring. I blessed his ring to ward off evil. It may be only silicone. And I told him, I said, inevitably, we must renounce all material things because this is nothing. This is nothing compared to the world of God, the creation of life. So I'm sorry, I have to get things ready. But yeah, no, I got to live my life at the same time, apparently, so that I can have proof for you that you could have done it yourselves. You just chose not to. But it's already too late. Something's coming. Very big is coming. And I will not accept the apologies from mortals that continue to harass and abuse me. I'm done. The clock is ticking. I'm 37. I'm strained. I'm tired. I want to rest. I want to go back to the center of the earth, right? So, and I don't care if some of you don't believe me. If you want to follow suit with Paul or Owl or Moon, be destroyed. I don't care. You are fallen and you need to be regenerated, reboot, troubleshoot, So yeah, no, what I was showing you, how fucking, I even told my mom, I was like, I feel weird in pictures. And she was like, oh, but you're beautiful. I was like, nah, I don't understand. I know what real beauty is. I know I've seen it. I know I've not lived this life, but just this one time. But I know that this that was destroyed by all of you, this is no longer going to take any more nonsense. If you don't believe me, like fully blindly follow God and true creation.
So she shows old pictures of her and has a story for each one. Ooh. Let's see. Where's it at? Here it is.
Randy, why did you look at me like that? You know what I'm talking about. You know, these gentlemen that look down upon me, they can't even shake my hand. They can't respect me as the wife of, the future wife of this man because we fornicated prior to marriage. I'm sorry, what? We still made a pact with God. When I made eye contact with him, that's what has happened. That is what has happened. These men are the ones that fall prey to their weaknesses and their demons, not I. And we know that through history. We know that through history. It is just what it is. I'm here to comfort you. I'm here to comfort you. I realized now when I was talking to my mother, she said, Leticia, when you start talking irate like that, no one can understand you. No one can hear you. And she said, calm it down, be yourself. And she's right. I've been stressed. I've been acting out of turn. I've been saying things that are so vulgar. So I've been acting like you. Like the peasants. Like these animals.
my god, that was great. On YouTube. Duh. But shame on you for sending me that. That ain't right. That ain't right. It's accurate, but it ain't right. I gotta go back, y'all. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Calm it down. Be yourself. And she's right. I've been stressed. I've been acting out of turn. I've been saying things that are so vulgar. So I've been acting like you. Like the peasants. Like these animals that rip each other apart because they have no mind. Just heathens. I told them, godless heathens everywhere. Godless heathens. And I tell you, I don't want the respect. Like when I walk around, I want to be Leticia. I don't need you bowing in the middle of the street. I don't need you trying to rip off clothing from me. I don't need you to fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. And I don't, and they know. The gods truly know. And I know that the demigods had presumed that they were all powerful here. And then they realized, oh shit, you are not like the rest of them. So the demigods know who I am. And they're adjusting it as need be. And whatever you presume, I wish I knew more. I'll be honest. I wish I knew more about more religions and faiths at this very moment to disclose. I could break everything down for everyone if I had time. But let's be honest here. I'm here to prove to you that 37 years on this earth, I have done my very best to get back to innocence. Get back to your childhood innocence. Go to the God, the imagination station that you have up there. Go there. When there's stress, when there's evil, when all these toxic things happen, go to something that relieves that. Go to something that helps you, whether it's sleep, whether it's snacking. I didn't mean to make fun of people when they were fat. And here I am. I had overconsumed. Look at me. I am ashamed to everyone. And if I would love to show you that. I just did. You weren't supposed to look. You are not supposed to gaze upon me. I expected everyone to give me the respect I deserved, but I knew where their eyes had been already. I know. They had seen me before. Wait a second. You are judging me based upon my perfect body that was once perfect, and then I fell from grace to test out the world, to see what I could find. And all of these things still being created, but not helping the world. You're mass producing. You're killing off things that don't deserve to be killed. You're plucking flowers that, honestly, I love them. I love them. They're beautiful. They were already there. I didn't cut them. That's how I tell God. Well, these were already here. I didn't create these. Same concept. They were all already there. Everything was already there. I just happened upon it. I said, God gave me this. God gave me this. God gave me this beautiful body. God gave me this photo. So here it is. And so my mommy gave it to me because my mommy cherished it. My mommy cherishes everything. My mommy is a minimalist also. My mommy is better than any one of you that talks smack to her. How dare you? How dare you think that's part of the game? My mother is not part of the game. How dare you? How dare you? Do not talk down to my mother. Do not talk down to my father. Do not talk down to my human flesh. And this is a warning to you.
Dude, this bitch needs a fucking award, okay? She needs a fucking award. Oh my god. She needs an award. Ugh. She. Ugh.
And I had explained that to my fiance. If your mother cannot accept me, I'm sorry, but I'm more powerful than her. My magic is more powerful. It is the truth. And I will apologize when I'm dressed properly, when I'm sitting there like she sees me every time. So she can recognize, I'm sorry you attacked me. But then I had to defend myself. That's all it is. And my mother even said, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely.
So she was in a mental institution, low-key, and then she went to jail. So there's that. She's been out for a decent amount of time.
I see it now. You have been being attacked. And I realized it was.
And she quit taking her
trying to kill me
meds.
and stuff me off. And that's why I couldn't die. That's why I couldn't die. What? And people, doctors, and fucking nurses saw my body and they were like, she is dying. And all of a sudden, boom, there's Leticia, the grace of God. God told me to tell you, don't touch me. God knows you looked inside of my body. You were not supposed to do that. You were just have to. I told like she. And I realized it was the demons and everyone trying to kill me and stuff me off. And that's why I couldn't die. That's why I couldn't die. What? And people, doctors, and fucking nurses saw my body and they were like, she is dying. And all of a sudden, boom, there's Leticia, the grace of God. God told me to tell you, don't touch me. God knows you looked inside of my body. You were not supposed to do that. You were just have to have all faith that humanity is what it is and that we were supposed to cherish and be grateful. And so, yeah, this is a yelly video. I'm sorry, but I have to scream it to the universe and the ethers that this is, what do you think this is? What is this? What is that? You see how it collects that like data there? It's still videoing here. The same with a mirror. That is our conduit, our conduits. That's what they call it. I don't know. I don't really want to learn. I told everyone, I'm just here to have fun. I'm here to be Leticia. And if you gazed upon my flesh and you did, and I'll try to monetize this. I don't care if it is or not. I don't care. I'll be honest. I have lived without it. Why should I care? Everyone has provided for me because that is what it is. Leticia's is what.
I told you, this is her. This is Bushy. This is Heather, but different. Jelly Roll. Okay. Hers isn't hers isn't celebrities. It's all like it's God and God. Oh my God, the Freemasons and family. It's different. It's a little different, but the same concept. Red Dog, 115%. 115. The only difference is I don't know if Heather ever actually put anything down, but this bitch did, and she talks about it.
No, no, you've seen firsthand Leticia isn't spoiled. She has gone through weight loss, 150 pounds lost. She's gone through, and I'll give you time. Maybe I'll allow God, right? Allow God, whatever. God is mad. God sent me. Here we are for another purge, another revelations is what they say, and dragon, and blah, 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 whatever. Okay, whatever. However it correlates in your world, my story is much more pertinent, apparently. I don't know. I don't want to take credit. I don't. That is God. Is God. Creation. Okay, creation created us. And you're going to tell me that these demigods, you motherfuckers are in trouble. And I told you. I fucking warned you. You knew. Don't gaze upon me. Even the demigods are in trouble right now. They know they're in trouble. They know that when I screamed and I said, you know what? Treason. That is treason against the courts, the highest, supreme courts, above the what you presume is the judiciary system. It is what it is. You guys play. I already knew the feelings when I went in front of the judges, and I prayed to the God. This person would counteract what had happened, right? So they didn't. They were ungodly, and they were seated at a throne in a position where they were taking advantage of others and not giving back selflessly. That is the meaning behind most creation. To give and be free so that the balance can be there. If in case there is a slight miscommunication, you can still balance it out somehow. And I don't know anything about like the higher mathematics. I don't know anything about really quantum physics, like personally per se. But the fact that you guys had tried to decipher it, to try to distinguish what was whatever, that was not good. No good. You were creating life. You were creating things you shouldn't have been creating. And now we've got hideous monstrosities that must be given back to the ethers. Okay? So if like I told my fiance, if there's a plausible outcome to where, you know, his work decides, oh, because of my videos, he can no longer work. I told him, I said, what is money? I'll support us. God will support us. Not me, not him. God. That was the point. Now we're all like, ooh, egotistical, selfie this, booty, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Isn't that funny? Well, guess what? It is funny. I literally.
Y'all need to see that booty shake one more time. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll slow her down just a little bit.
God, that was the point. Now we're all like, ooh, egotistical, selfie this, booty, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Isn't that funny? Well, guess what? It is funny. I literally am made of the God, right? So that makes me some type of royalty in your eyes. Don't care. But if you see the trickle-down effect, I didn't quite get all the advantages because I wasn't speaking loud enough. The corporations didn't hear me until I started bitching at them every day. You're making toxic products. They're broken. They're damaged. What? Do I have to sit there and be a Karen my whole life? You're degrading people based upon a name. You're offending people based upon their facial looks. You will never be accepted in heaven. You will not. If you cannot accept that, then you're a demon. You must be purged. You must go down to the place where you need to figure it out again. And I say down to the place, but let's see. There is no up, down, or there, or left or right. What? These are fucking coordinates. Are you okay? These are just places, fragments, and time and space and all these things. And no, they know what I've watched. They know what I've been exposed to. They know I haven't been. And when I see something like cartoon form, that is similar to what I've seen. That's what I'm trying to share with you people. Open your eyes. Some people were so fucking egotistical. They thought they were God in the flesh. I don't presume to say that in the slightest. I am flesh. You could kill me. You could stab me. I would die. Just like Jesus. Just like they did to Jesus. You didn't learn. You have not learned over thousands of years, right? You didn't learn. You had plenty of time to wake the fuck up. Now listen to someone that you call a whore, that you call a bitch, that you call what extra, that you call spoiled, that you call a brat, that you call all these things. Whatever definition, whatever terms you call it, I don't accept it. You can have it. I retract all of that and I give it back to you tenfold. Tenfold. Just like a witch, like they say, whatever. And you burned it. You killed them. You killed us.
Right.
They were little girls. They were little girls. They were little fucking girls. I heard them screaming in my cells. I heard them screaming in the psych ward. All these thousands of fucking years you've been killing the girls because you thought that we were the connection that was toxic. You were supposed to look beyond that. You were supposed to see with your heart. See with eyes unclouded by hate. See with eyes unclouded by hatred. That is what you must understand. These are facts of life. Genitalia is facts of life. You are not teaching your children about how to properly engage and to refrain and abstain. They are now wild, creating bastard children that are not accepted by the Lord our God because they were not prayed over. If you truly want some one thing, you must take time. It must manifest in time. Proof is in the pudding. Didn't I want a family? I prayed my entire fucking life that I wanted a family, that I wanted a different family is what I said. I wanted them to act different. And I just scared my cat because I have to preach to you today. I scared my cat because I had to lecture you on doing better and being better. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. There are godly people preaching to me. There are godly people telling me, calm down. Godly people,
Bring it down. I can't bring it down. I'm in pain. You know this. You godly people see. You see who I am. You know who I am. You feel for me. You see, and you resonate. I get that. I get it.
Yeah.
The women, the housewives that were taken advantage of, that were never given these opportunities, that were beat, that were not spoiled, that were not princesses in the man's eyes. We need to stop that. They're the ones that need to be pampered and cherished and taken care of. They're holding on to something that is transforming their body. You forced creation upon them. And yes, you did. You did. It wasn't I. We were just beautiful. That's what it was. And they flocked. How many people have I actually fornicated with? I think over 100. And I don't even know if I've told Robert
Thanks,
this,
Red
the direct
Dog.
number, because I was so ashamed of it. What is in a number? What is in a number? So when people were doing orgies and stuff, it makes sense. But you cannot defile your body. You cannot be sitting there and having orgies constantly and living in that moment and having everyone feed you. What would everyone else think? Oh, that we're your peasants. How ironic. And yet here I am, getting down to your level. Was videoed eating my own fecal matter. Was videoed being carted off in a hospital, like at a hospital, to jail for some types of warrants. I would say if that was videoed eating. How ironic. And yet here I am, getting down to your level. Was videoed eating my own fecal matter.
Y'all hear that? Eating her own fecal matter. She is schizophrenic. Technically, Jesus was a bastard child, born of a mother and no terrestrial father. Technically. Her body count is 100. Dang, mine is barely that. At least you didn't eat fecal matter on video.
Was videoed being carted off in a hospital, like at a hospital, to jail for some types of warrants. I would say if that happened to you, stay calm. If you are carted off for something you know you didn't do, then have faith in God. Have faith in God. You're pure. You are taking the least from the earth, and that's why they chose.
It's always comical when somebody gets locked up, they always go to God. They come back out, they use God as a clutch, but never as a real comfort. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't no shit. She needs a hug from a straitjacket, right, cowboy? Indeed.
To keep you and your purity from other people.
How much y'all bet she was one of Paula's patients? And this is the outcome, y'all. This is the outcome. Andrea wanted to know what happened to those girls. Here it is. Here is the outcome, Andrea.
By lying about that, by secreting you away. These people did not want the energy to change. They wanted it to be more negative. They wanted to create toxicity, you know? The upside down, right? So, no, that's enough. No. And I said, no. And time out now, okay? I don't know what's going on here.
She even gave you guys the finger swing. No. She was Paula's patient. Facts, dude. Paula took her drugs. I mean, she is from Arkansas, so I mean, it's not like it's far, you know what I mean?
I'm waking up slowly but surely. I'm tired. Everyone, a lot of the godly people feel it. I'm not saying I'm the only godly person on earth. To hell with that. To hell with that. I'm not saying I'm special. To hell with that. I told you I didn't even want to share my story. I knew I would be ripped apart. I told you I didn't want to do this over money. To fuck with that. I'm doing this to save your lives. I'm doing this to save my daughter's life. I'm doing this to save my son's life. Are you going to help or hurt? Are you going to help the world?
You didn't save your daughter's life. That's the issue. She's Paula's tinfoil hat maker. Maybe. But I think she lost I mean, I think that was like implanted long ago when the tinfoil was packed with her lunches and the Ritalin, okay, for her and Paul. Just saying.
To hurt the world. You need to hear it. You need to hear it. And I know there are prisons now out in the galaxy. This is going to sound crazy. I know for a fact because I was heightened in a state where I was caged in a jail. And I heard people on television laughing, crying, all these things. And I knew they're going to watch me one day in different prisons. They're going to utilize this information to help heal the sick-minded individuals because I was sick too. I didn't know God loved me. I mean, I did, but I didn't. We all fall from grace. That's what it is. I was born into a family. I had to work through whatever karma I had, whatever you call it. And I had to work through the fact that my father had abused me and stuff. And I was like, but I forgive him because we all fall from grace. And he's a wonderful man now. And does he do anything to the point of like hurting people anymore? He learned his lesson over time. Did we need you in and out of the mirrors fucking us in our sleep?
No, we didn't. I felt it. You know what I'm talking about.
Dude, I bet you she is. That's a good observation. She's like the cuddle buddy, right? You know? She gets paid for the cuddles. Uh-huh.
Stop.
Spreading for bread.
The little girls are
Uh-huh.
to be cherished. Whatever's going on, stop. I'm fucking starving. I want to sleep. I did get sleep though. If anybody cares, I slept from approximately like 10 to 3. So
Not
I
today.
ended up like for like 5 hours.
Early
getting
in
some
the
sleep.
morning.
They haven't given me all the codes yet. Whatever, I don't want them. I even told them, no, stop.
What codes, bitch? What codes? Hold on.
If anybody cares, I slept from approximately like 10 to 3. So I ended up like for like 5 hours getting some sleep. They haven't given me all the codes yet. Whatever, I don't want them. I even told them, no, stop. Leave me alone. And what do? They prod me. They poke me. They tell me. They rile me up. No, you're gonna do it. Just like cattle, right? Fuck. All right, here I am on video again. All right.
She said just like cattle. Oh man, she's gonna come out of that movement. She's already done some spins. She shook her booty, Deb. You missed it.
Nobody wants to hear it. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not here to get monetized, really. I'm not here to be famous, that you call it. I already am. I already fucking am. Somewhere in the universe, they are fucking talking about me now. Are you okay?
Yeah.
My soul and heart is being pulled apart in different directions all over the fucking. I'm strained. I'm here in this reality. I cannot leave for some reason. And I told everyone I like to detach. They didn't believe me. I was like, no, I'm here contemplating why you are assaulting my body. I'm going to leave you do it. Do it. Fucking drag me. You have now offended against God. You have now offended against me, my body, which we all should think of. I am a piece of God. I'm a fragment of God. I should be more godly. I should do more godly things. I should not leave my dishes overnight because that is ungodly. I want to clean things. Clean is nice. There's no bacteria. There's no germs. We had to break it down in layman's terms for you people. You couldn't just believe in magic and say, don't touch each other. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. I try to keep.
Hell no, I don't believe in magic. What are you talking about? Although Square does. He's got a wand and everything. Kinda. A little bit. Not really. A little bit. Straight twerking while having a complete mental breakdown. Amen. Yeah, that's the way I want to do it. If I go out, that's exactly how I'm doing it. Fuck that.
Keep my knees closed. I got chunky thighs now. But did I keep them closed before? Yeah, I did. Like I tried to share with my story. I didn't want to fall from grace until I was married.
She's
I didn't want
already
to get
been
that
down that road.
But then I knew I felt the energy of my father and brother. I had to remove that from me because the smell was too strong.
Snap.
My pheromones could drive a man wild. And I already know that. My pheromones, the smell of me. That's why they stole my clothes.
The smell of me. The smell of me drives you wild. Nobody can smell you through the fucking phone. But if we did, I don't think anybody would last. I mean, I think. Let's listen to this one more time.
But then I knew I felt the energy of my father and brother. I had to remove that from me because the smell was too strong. My pheromones could drive a man wild. And I already know that. My pheromones, the smell of me. That's why they stole my clothes. That's why they stole my panties. So that they could help people. Put it.
You should have just sold him, bitch. You should have sold him instead of getting him stolen. Should have sold that shit. You can make money out of it. Just shard a little bit in it. You got money in that. I'm telling you, it's like blood money, girl. Blood money. I shit you not. Sell them dirty draws. Oh my Lanta, what are we watching? Oh. My bad. I got distracted.
An infiltration system so that they can put my essence to calm people, to soothe them. My blood is being used to heal children. No. Stop touching me. Stop experimenting on. Quit telling people these fragments of reality. Stop. Fuck you.
That's probably my favorite. Is the rant and then fuck you.
My essence to calm people, to soothe them. My blood is being used to heal children. No. Stop touching me. Stop experimenting on. Quit telling people these fragments of reality. Stop. Fuck you. Yeah, I got a back tattoo. Look at it. It's bat wings. So everybody's like, is that an alcohol symbol? No, it's bat wings. Like everyone says, dirty, filthy bats. And you know what it covers up? It covers up this tattoo that I thought a friend wanted me to get. And she was like, we were working at Dillard's. Yeah, they're way too expensive. And they're going to end up not being there anymore. I told people, I warned people, these places I talk about, and it comes to fruition, they will no longer exist. You are selling things for way too much, and you're making people be competitive with each other. You are making people feel like they are less than godly, and that they need to roll around in this material shit all day long. And so when I worked there, this bitch named Amanda, and I call her a bitch because she never apologized. She never fucking came back to try to apologize. None of these people do. Do you not know who you're talking to? Do you not see through the eyes of a godly person? You are literally, it doesn't matter the bags under my eyes. Like, look at me. Stare into my pupils. I will help you. If you come up to me with your toxicity, I will heal it. Let me draw it out of you. I will slowly heal you. All these people that thought they were healing me, I was like, are you fucking insane? Are you fucking, I'm sorry, what? These doctors. I even told the one doctor, dare to inject me. I dare you. They saw me slice my leg in my room.
For sure.
I knew that they were watching through the fucking fire alarm. It was blinking. They like to fuck with people. And I'm not talking about the spirits. I'm talking about these individuals that are in the government that chose to take their authority to an extreme. They use these advanced technologies to test on us, to experiment on us, to play God, to think that they're, in the flesh, that they're a scientist. Okay, play scientist. Oh, what happened to these people? They are relevant to this day, yes. But do they really care about humanity? Did they? Sometimes they have to come back over and over again because they're still not learning. They're still not getting it, okay? A revolving cycle. So these people, I don't want to tell you where these people are. Some people are right around us. Some people are underneath us, physically in the flesh, still alive. And you guys were like, the media said this, celebrity said this. Oh, I gotta text real quick. So fuck you guys. Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Okay. So am I back now or darn? It doesn't matter. I don't care what you guys see or don't see or whatever. When it says, oh, come on. I hate when this phone does this. They're like, smartphone, what? Work with me. Quit being a demon. Okay. I will be honest. It will probably be caught on film that I end up sick because my voice was hoarse. I ended up screaming out. Throat. When we scream and stuff, we're not supposed to be making noise. That's against God. God can hear our thoughts. When we vocalize and sing and do all of these things, we're going against that because we are creating vibration. We are creating sound in the universe, and that can't be extinguished. It's like this force is created, right? I think makes any sense. You're supposed to. It's her to talk about. Well, then why can't you change the world? I don't get it. I didn't know I was changing the world slowly but surely. I didn't know I was waking up in the middle of my story and they had to keep knocking me out and just say, Leticia, live your life. Leticia, be happy. Be yourself in this toxic day and age. And inevitably you'll show them. Yes, I'm going to end up being vegan again. I'm going to force my fiance to. If he can't understand that.
Bitch, you just said you're going to force your fiance to be vegan? Nah, I'd get rid of you. Dump that bitch. Dump her. Eat all the meat you want, my guy. That's not Adderall, dude. This is legitly her. And I got to spit up a little bit. That's legitly her, though. This is how she is 24/7, dude. No lying, Red Dog. No lying.
And we can't go that route. Yeah, I know I'm theatrical, but I've never. I know. And that's why they created Sailor Moon. Because, see it?
Here it
That
goes.
is selfish.
Here we
And
go.
now I see. And I feel much better. I do. And I told my mother I wouldn't do this. I told her that I wouldn't snap anymore. And I did. So I ask her forgiveness. I ask my neighbor's forgiveness. I ask God's forgiveness. I ask the demigod's forgiveness. And that's just what it is. I've gotten down on my knees. I don't know what else to give. Here I am in the flesh. Tear me apart limb from limb so that they can see. And then boop, right in front of their eyes, wake me up. They wouldn't even believe it. They wouldn't. Even on technology. People are so blind. And then they don't believe the people that they're telling. Like I was telling her, no, this really happened. No, it didn't.
She quit taking all her meds. Correct. She's trying to have a baby. And she
I
thinks
gotta
she's
be there to
fine.
see it. Well, then that's ungodly. That is ungodly. Because if you have to be there to see it, that is selfish. I told everyone, I need to see the world. I want to see the world. I don't have to see the world. I can experience it through everyone else's eyes. I can live vicariously through others. And my mother does it too. I told everyone she's a witch. My mother's a powerful being. Her vessel brought me through. So imagine like in your layman's terms, like Queen Amidala and like Princess Leia, that kind of thing, the people of the world that are like, you need to come and take your throne now. And I'm like, no, I know I'm a princess. I know I'm supposed to be the queen one day. I don't want to. I don't want to.
For sure.
No. And that's why they created Sailor Moon. Because let's be honest here. If you're wanting money for that and you're spreading positivity like love and justice and you want to make gains from it, look at the creators of some of these things. They didn't want more. They knew they were creating outside of what they should have been doing, but they were helping people. That's the difference. Most of you wouldn't listen. So these people are blessed. Regardless of their creation, it came out to a positive thing. What did some of these other people do? They got us laced on sugars and stuff that are toxic to our chemistry. So you got to think. Be prepared for good and evil all around you. Do right for 222. Whatever. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. I think people are. I'm sorry. I don't think people are stupid, but I'm stupid because I'm a people too. And I was just, waving my white flag. I know I'm dramatic. I know I'm theatrical, but I never got the opportunity to do so growing up. And we both know that. We both know my mother always said, be good, hands and feet to yourself, stay still. And now I wanted to be creative like everyone else. And I don't like it. I mean, I do, but I don't. I like the feeling, but I also know that unless I'm praising God with it, I can't do anything else. God is everywhere, all around us. And so I thank God for my body. I thank God for this fupa, this opportunity that I had love for that fragment of time. And so blessed.
She said, I thank God for my fupa. Hey. Hey. Bitch crossed the line blaming snacks as a problem. Oh, man. There's healthier snacks out there. Get you a Cliff Bar, girl. Get you a Cliff Bar.
That in the afterlife, those souls are waiting for me.
Holy
They chose my
fupa.
vessel to give a message to the world. Because in reality, back in the day, no one had miscarriages. It wasn't like that. It
Thank
wasn't.
God for
Then people got
fupas.
outrageous, overpopulated, all that stuff. Now we're trying to regulate it through pills and platforms and my story and your story and attack and compare and contrast and balance. And you're not balanced if you're still attacking. And I get that. I don't want to be unbalanced. I want to be stable. And so I'll be good. And I'll try my best to not be screaming and yelling and crying, because even crying is selfish, even if it's sad for things, because we know it doesn't have to be sad, it's always good. So yeah, I am a crybaby. I am a crybaby. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to look at anything bad. I know I have to fight evil, I have to love and justice. Love and justice. I don't want to do it. And people were like, oh, you could just live this life, and we could. No, it's not the same. You must slap them. They've slapped the universe. It's what needs to be done. You have to, for every act.
Oh, healthy snack. I know. But hey, look, I love them. I love Cliff Bars. Those things are fucking amazing. I get the peanut butter and banana. Or the blueberry. I don't know. AC, I don't know. She might be your type, though.
Actually, there's a reaction.
That shit, yeah.
I want the math. I want the science. I want to see it so I can finish it for you, because you're too dum-dums to see it.
Too dum-dums.
Your mind has to expand to the point of being able to transition in this flesh. Because we were all of our alien breeds mixed together. And I knew when they injected me with other species. I knew it. And I knew I felt different. And I'm trying to figure all of it out. I'm trying to figure out all the together. Because yes, they can inject you with different DNAs from different things, and you think you're going, oh, I'm being selfish. Let me get some pills to help my back. Let me get this and that. So yeah, even when I was talking about ibuprofen and stuff, I hardly ever take it. But you guys are really, you won't stop talking, And I know that sounds crazy to some, but when the 60s happened, you guys were told, and then you were still taking advantage and in the military experimenting. That's not healthy on the body, mind, soul. I'm trying to explain to you. Gentle,
hey, Maddie.
Lazy. Gentle, lazy, no screaming. Gentle, lazy, no screaming. Gentle, lazy, no screaming. A dancing and bowing and being gracious and understanding. And someone took it. It always starts because these people need to know. I used to do my math. This is the outcome. Oh, I already know this story. It's already there. Give me the rest. Understand.
There you go.
The same thing with the book and everything. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I already know this story. It's already there. Give me the rest. I already know. And so, but some of us are like that. Some of you gave birth to children, such as myself. Some of you have autistic children that are stuck in a screen, stuck on the TV. They're getting sucked in. They're being lured into the demons. That is what it is. They're not doing well. Sure, it's helpful, it's happy. Yeah, but they need time away to experience and be well-rounded. Well-rounded. That's the thing. So even if I lied for years, dormant, festering in my own shit, right? Years. Went to jail, years. That is positive because I wasn't impacting the world. I wasn't forcing negativity out. I wasn't doing anything, but you can't keep us caged. Not the special ones.
You can't keep their caged. Bitch, I'm glad you're not caged. I'm glad you're out here showing us entertainment. Because A, it's free. And B, it's damn good. Okay? It's damn good. Even my chicken said so. So there's that. There's that.
The, heightened superpower people. You can't. Some of us are very good. And some of us know right from wrong. And we just don't know that our minds are more capable of things than we should. And everyone told me, Leticia, don't you hate them? Sorry.
I know one thing she can't have is what I got. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Free range cray cray. Yeah. I like cray cray though. especially this type. Gets my day going. Dude, she's all hours of the day she's fucking live. I mean, and she's Central Time, so she's, an hour behind me, but it's still good entertainment.
Can I fix it? Can I bring them back as a baby? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oops. Oops. I told my fiance today, no one's going to believe me. No one's going to believe me. Some of you will. The godly people will. My words, my response, my actions towards some individuals get them beheaded. And I didn't know I was special. I didn't know my words matter. But just know our words do matter. I just told you. So I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to try to go about my day. Try not to scream out into the ethers. Try to just be calm like I once was, like I truly am deep down. So I forgive you. I can't fully ask for my forgiveness. My father did in other ways. Sure, he did. I have to call him today, make sure he's good. Exist. No one believes that I'm a real human being. I'm secreted away, okay? Blessed me, my abuelita. No one believes I even exist. No one believes that I'm a real human being. I'm secreted away, okay? So, abuelita, she is so sweet, and she has lived her whole life devoted to God. 90 years old, this woman. Every day she just thinks about.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, AC, she is Mexican.
Ways to help the children she created. Huh? And she's going crazy, wondering why she lost some. She's okay, but it hurts too. I go through these feelings like it's my own life. I love her. I love her. She showed me so much compassion. She's so beautiful, regardless of what you people have tried to persuade me into believing. She's gorgeous. Let me show you.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Quit calling me the Phoenix. Quit calling me the Phoenix and my tears heal. Stop, please. Please quit calling me that. I don't want the praise. It's not right. It's not fair. Please. Hold your tongues. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to hurt myself in the process. Quit praising me. Quit giving me that ego. Stop. Let me show you what I value most. What I've kept. These belong. These tiny little trinkets that I've harbored my mother has saved for me. That I can't hold on to anymore. You know, I have to let go because it is what it is. We all have to let go. We can't just be dwindling in that and just go crazy over it, you know? I got this. It was so beautiful. Someone's handcrafted work. I spent the money because it was so beautiful. Look at their hard work. And then I know it's just a stamp. And I know it was just like a cutout. And I know that. But they spent time. They thought they were making, like, for their perception of God. You know, I feel sad. I love it. I love it. And if she wants to take the money from me, then that's fine. Fight it with whatever money you want. Just the same thing with all the copyrights that keep happening. The people were selfish. That's why they chose to monetize me, because they know I'm not taking the money. They know I'm not actually using the money for anything but survival in this day and age. So here we are. This is what I value. And she's.
But earlier you said that God, all you needed was God, girl. You didn't need no money. It's the root of evil. Ebba. You like this? You like that? I bet you do. Jesus, what? None. That's the problem. She's crazy. If I was her fiance, I'd get the fuck out, right? I know.
She's here. And she loves me. And we must all know that, yes, we love these things so purely and deeply. And it seems like ego. But no, we're just so glad that I had to experience this through the eyes of this flesh. Through the eyes of God. Through the eyes of.
She's about to say her doggy shit off.
And then she bit the head off of my poodle.
She bit the head off of my poodle.
And then she bit the head off of my poodle. She was in a bad dog.
See that? See that? Emotional support animal bit the head off of another animal. Her words, not mine.
I don't blame her at all. I don't think it was her at all. I blame people coming into my house and everybody thought I was crazy. She did not. She tried to tell me I didn't do it, but they framed her. They put blood all over her face, and I told them, no. Her head was sawed off. It was sawed. It was cut. You used people that were ignorant, that were too stupid. That's why when I stole from the stores, they knew. Naughty little thief. We're gonna take your money. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I know you watch me steal. I'm sorry. I felt it. It doesn't matter if there was a camera. There wasn't many times. I'm sorry. I never meant. I was selfish. I wanted to heal myself, and that was too much. That was comfort. That's the ego. It's okay.
Ooh. I give her a 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7 for that. Okay. I'm not going to give a 10. I'm not going to judge out of 10 because it's not there yet. But that was a 5 out of 7. I'll give her that. Yeah, girl.
Pay to suffer. Look at all of these people that are spiritualists that have suffered for the word of God. They are more superior than even myself. Look at them, you know? Stop praising me, please. Stop. I can't. I understood why God kept taking.
She refuses. She thinks she's okay. That's the issue. She legitimately thinks she's okay. So she quit taking her meds. She quit talking. She turned to YouTube. She needs to wash some dishes in the sink. Right?
From me, because I cannot hold on to this flesh. I cannot hold on to this. This this doesn't go with us. It's the heart and soul, and these people are here to trick us.
Shake it, girl. Shake it.
These people don't know how to share. So some of the celebrities and everything, when I mentioned things, and they were like, "No, my copyright." I'm sorry, what? We are all creating. We should all get credit. I don't understand. Some of your thoughts were in the process of my thoughts, and that's what made this. That's why there's fighting. That's why there's issues with properties. Somewhere back in the day, one of our ancestors, if you're going through this turmoil, ended up doing something very wrong, and now it has to be fixed. So when people were like, "Oh, these artifacts that were stolen are now," and no, not just germs, bacteria. I'm talking energy, like literally, like freaking energy. This bowl right here would last a long time. Look at this beautiful bowl. My fiance said, "Well, I want this." It was filthy, disgusting, covered in tar, and I washed it. And I said, "No, I want this. It smells like apples. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Someone's creation."
It just smells like apples because there's apples in it. Oh my Jesus.
Someone's work of art. That is you better than I am. Look at that. How magnificent. Some of you are such creators, and you don't take from God though. You understand this was a creation of God. You don't go to the ego. When people go to the ego, then they drive them crazy. It drives them fucking continue to sit here and battle you. If it's going to be this toxic, okay? This is very painful, okay, in the flesh. Very fucking painful. I know I'm sensitive. That's not the point. So here we are. I was telling you my grandma. I'm gonna calm down. And here's my other love of my life that was decapitated by someone. You stole her prematurely. I ended up in the psych ward. I didn't get enough time. I wanted more time. Sometimes hundreds of years is not enough time for me. You get it? Hundreds of years is not enough time. I'm lazy. I need time. Anyway, this is another thing I've got.
Lazy. She needs time.
Another. And sure, these little cards, if they're not made specifically to be handed freely, then yeah, that's you want to get paid for your painting. You want to get paid for and then when the concept of money came up, that was a good one. What do they do for money? Let's play with them. Will they jump around, dance, and act all crazy? I guess so. Here I am to tell you. I guess that's what happens because here I am trying to survive. You need money in this day and age. And I told him years ago, I was like, money? The hell? I even stole gifts to give to other people. I used to steal things from corporations, large companies. I knew they were making way too much, and I gave it away. That's why I was never really fully in trouble for this shit. They didn't really drive me batshit crazy because I already asked God prior to even touching it. I'm sorry, but this is going to lead to something. And I feel it. I feel them watching me. So my ex-husband and I, we were not a good match. He was wilding out. He had some hidden secrets that he shouldn't have been given by his father and whatever family members. And he used his fucking masonry, because they were attached to the Masons, the Freemasons, against me. I said, excuse me, what? The creation of God is going to try to destroy whatever this is, this creation of God in the flesh. Let's go to war then. Let's go to war. We'll see who, good and evil, who wins. Because either way I win. Because even if you kill me in this flesh, I still will go back to the God, the one true God. And that will smite you. Will smite you. So what you want to go? You want to go to that extreme? Keep going. Keep fucking going. I said I wanted to go. I wanted to go under, you know, what I'm talking about. So anyway, here's my abuelita. And I want her with me too. Look at her. Look at her. Most people.
So, see, I wasn't lying. She has Mexican in her. She is part Mexican. Okay.
Presume that this is hideous. She doesn't smile. She's not vain. She doesn't take photos. I love her. She blessed me. She was also a messenger of God. Regardless of what you think, that she wanders around, that she's, you know, hunched over and whatever, she was driven crazy by some of you that had more money than us. Just because you have more money and more property, more freedom, more power, you took it to an extreme. In my story, you did. You know you did. You didn't know where I came from. You didn't know how godly I was, I guess, or how blessed, or how royal, or whatever you call it. Fuck you. So here's the other thing, and I'm going to go to bed here in a minute, swear to God, but I'm just super excited. But there's another thing that I have kept because it was so beautiful and it was laminated. I was like, oh my goodness, this will take forever to dissolve in the earth. This lamination, this plastic, will take forever to dissolve. Look at that. Creation. So here we are, showing you the things that I cherished most. Cuervo. I blamed my ex for snapping his neck. And he told me, I dropped him. His back broke. And then I had to see it from all perspectives. I was breeding dogs, creating life at a cost. Those creations were to come naturally. I bred dogs. I loved them. I just wanted more of them. Poodles?
Gorgeous. Love them. We should mix poodles and bunnies. I think they're adorable. I would love that. I would love it. So here's his little tags. Here's his little tags. There's where I used to live. Right there. Right there. That's where he died. 137 Rocky Reef. 137 Rocky Reef Circle. Cuervo died. And it was such a horrible feeling for me. I blamed Parker for it because we had that miscarriage too and all of it. I blamed him. I did. And truly. And then he found happiness and I thought, why? Why does he get happiness and I didn't? And I was like, no. If I'm still fucked up about it and he forced me to get an abortion and I don't believe in that. I never did. And he tricked me. He'll get his karma. He'll feel it. He'll finally love and lose like I did. Because I've always loved and lost. From the very beginning. My bunnies, my hamsters, even the people that passed that were bad. I love everything. Regardless, good or bad. I try to be, what is the word? I'm biased. Anyway, here's a watch that I had. Had it for many years. This is probably what, 20 years old? 20 years old. It's not real. But it was beautiful. And I kept it. This rosary. It was taken to an extreme when women would place it here as a manipulation tool. But that's the point. You are thinking of a godly material. And you are staring at something you shouldn't be looking at. Gazing upon it. It was a trick. Another trick. You shouldn't be looking at all this perversion, all the fornication, all that stuff. You shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't expose yourself. If you feel like that's the thing to do, go for it. But look what happened to me. Watch this. Look at this. Okay. My life story, right? This was me when I thought I ruled the world. This was me. I thought I could not be taken down. I thought, look, this woman can do anything because that's what they taught me. Then I realized, what do other people see from this? High heels that I'd never worn outside. They were only for the picture. That is not what I truly look like. Then I had to think, oh, and that's when like MySpace came around. This was when I posted like a photo of this on MySpace. All the roaches came from everywhere. I knew that the Freemasons were intertwined. I knew. I fucking knew. I called them out. Said, you know too much. I've seen before. I know you from somewhere. I get that. So I know some of them were helping, but most of them were, no, you could have just told me. I would have willingly said, oh, you're right. You could have talked through it. We could have had therapy together. You could have told me this is inappropriate. It is. Look, I'm in jeans. That shows the definition of those gorgeous legs I once had. Look at the breasts, the V to that beautiful spot that the men cannot resist. You see that? Do you see what I look like before I truly fell from grace? This was right before the abortion. This was before the abortion. You see how I wore white? And then after that, the abortion, I chose to mark myself with black because I knew I had sinned against God. I had chose to create and then destroy. I knew. I'm not stupid. The shit comes and goes. I come in and out of consciousness and reality, you call it, whatever you call it. So then after that, I got with this person. And that's little Chi-Chi. She's with me all the time. She's with me all the time. And that's what I found. That's what happened after birth. You see how he's sitting away from me? Do you see how he does not love me in that photo? You see how he chose to lean away from me because when I was going through mental instabilities, he chose to run away. When his family warned him, she's toxic, you gotta go, he took the bait and he left. And now,
Bitch, that ain't bait. That's real advice. Just like, Robert's mom is trying to warn him, get the fuck away from her. And, he's still there. So there's that.
now he's cursed to relive his ego, his pride, his selfishness. And he does. And I told everyone, he still yearns for me. I know he does deep down because I was the only one that packed his lunch, that took care of him, massaged his feet, and I do the majority of that for Robert, but I realized where the limit was, where the line was. I drew the line. I did all the work at home, all of it. He couldn't even take out the trash. I breastfed. He didn't clean up after nothing. I took care of everything. He'd come home, I was sleeping, and he thought that I was just lazy. He didn't see what I
Craziest bitch you'll ever meet. What up, Willie?
did all day, how I tried, and how I tried to give my daughter all the attention I possibly could at that time. So you got to just live and let go, let it move on, keep going with your story. I'm not saying, whatever. I hope they don't snap me back into my, please do not. I want to stay awake. I want to learn. I told you, I'm bored. I'm fucking bored. I told you, I'm done. I'm bored. And I know I'm talking to a majority of the people at the very top. I get that. I'm not stupid. I get that. And all these things, these trash talking and everything, just please stop. Calm down. So anyway, this was given to me by one of the very, very grateful individuals because I bred poodles. They were so happy. They gave me this little trinket and the diamonds came out. But it was such a beautiful gesture. And I thought, that is so lovely. I cannot part with it. It's just too cute. And it opens. They spent time, hard-earned money to offer back because I gave them a beautiful little blessing I gave them all little loves. I gave them hearts. I told them, you go out and spread love. You be good. You do your best. And if you end up being bad, you're attacking evil, do good. I know, crying. I can't keep doing it. It's draining. I can't keep doing it. I get it. But I am me. So you can't stop me from crying. So And you hurt me more, I cry more. We all know that. It's proof. Like, some of us detach and whatever, but I do not. So anyway, after that, after I went like totally batshit crazy, I ended up like gaining all that weight, right? Like batshit crazy, literally batshit crazy. Okay, after the abortion and everything, I ended up getting to over freaking 300 pounds. Look at that. Look at that. And then I try to disclose it as a weight loss story. Leticia does whatever she wants, whatever she wants. She'll do whatever. It is what it is. Leticia's going to be whatever she needs to be for whatever the humanity needs me to be. And that is what it is. So that is how it goes. I love it. Look at the chair. It just holds on to all my little cherished things. And I know that.
Anyway, y'all, that's enough of that for the day. I will be back sometime Monday. Check out Miss Cassie's live Monday. We're going to probably do an early show. We'll touch on her some more and touch on some other shit that's been going on in the neck of the woods of YouTube. But until then, y'all have a great weekend. Appreciate y'all. And by the way, FYI, Fusion is live, y'all. Go check out what he is sniping. Bye.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.